just want to be around other people and go through the stresses together. And it's like, this is not the time to go through stresses with people who are stressed and trauma bond. Collective trauma bonding is the opposite of what we're going to be doing right now. This is you removing yourself from all trauma bonds. This is you removing yourself from your own trauma bond to situations in your life.
What's going on, legends? Hope you're doing well.
Not falling for whatever is the truth that's hard to see because everybody's bullshitting in media and politics and all that shit all the time. But just go by the book. Well, the immigration law has always been here. They haven't made an amendment to allow undocumented illegal immigrants to become citizens. It's technically a breaking of the law. That's why there's ICE. They come in. Federal law states they can do that. Okay. It's about, are you really going to be so upset about something that is actually true? You can be. But are you really going to waste all of your emotional energy and try and pivot something that you can't pivot? You can't pivot that truth. You can't make up laws anymore. Neptune and Saturn years. You can't make it up. We're a sanctuary city. That's against the law. You can't do that. That's not a state right. When you're going against a federal law, that'd be like, we're taking away guns from all citizens in this state. You can't do that. Second Amendment right. Well, you can't give somebody citizenship, but they're not a citizen and they're illegal. There's no amendment saying that. But we live in a world now where they erode your rights every day while making and giving and trying to give all the rights to the illegals. Like, that's fucking gaslighting like I've never seen it, making you think you're crazy if you say it. Wow. Like, well, you have Mexico literally saying, this is our land, these people were here before you. Like, what are you talking about? Like, Los Angeles was built in 1850. It wasn't a bunch of Mexican people chilling here. Sorry to say, I know my history. My family came on the Oregon Trail. Like, it was settlers that came from all parts of America. After, what happened? People are really dumb. But now you have a foreign government now telling you, oh, yeah, no, that's our land. Like, I'm surprised we don't fucking go to war with Mexico. We don't want to do that. We don't need to because they'll get their ass whooped again. That's the hard part about Aries. It's war. So there's balance and harmony, right? Libra. Other way that the universe balances the world is through war. Whoever wins gets the Capricorn, the decision making, and Cancer, the land and the property, and sets the rules for justice. Whoever wins the war. Whoever loses the war retreats, and you lose. And for some reason, we live in a matrix that God put that first. You can be all lost in your sensitivities and all this stuff, but being spiritual isn't about being empathetic to things that don't make sense. Being spiritual doesn't mean being empathetic to things that you feel like you have to, because I can't stand the virtue signaling in this astrology community and shit to be like, well, none of them speak real. There's a couple. Most of them are just like, well, you know, the concern is like, stop trying to be fucking ultra spiritual, because actually that is the most fraudulent gaslighting bullshit of all time. Acting like you're somebody that cares more when really you're being controlled by other people's kind of like ideology that nobody's actually looking, but you think they are, and that's where, you know, it takes some strong Leo energy here to actually go, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm making a crazy pivot and turn. And you know what? The universe could even pivot and turn me in the middle of me thinking I'm making the turn. And that's a better direction than me sitting in the same space and trying to be a woke-topian, over-emphasizing, over-emotional, crying, being a baby, all this Aries, all this Cancer squares, Jupiter square Neptune, right? Overdoing your sensitivity.
Oh, g'day, Jezza. How you going?
Like,
You
what
legend.
are you doing? You're forgetting about yourself here. You're like losing yourself. You're like turning into a painting that's just like, blah, like melting. Like, what the fuck? Don't be abused by this world anymore. Don't be abused by those that take advantage of your little heartstrings and keep pulling on you. That's over. This is me not I know my delivery might be like, what the
I don't need a haircut, don't I,
This
Jezza?
delivery is me being like, this is the most serious shit since I've been talking to you guys forever, in fact, over 10 years. I'm like, you can make the biggest pivot of your life right now and get out of any situation that you have fallen your own, I don't want to say the word victim, that you have learned your spiritual lessons of where you lost yourself that don't align with you anymore. It's about, bye-bye. I'm doing this now, and I'm going in this direction. This is it. This is the moment. Don't let my delivery, don't let
I know.
energy stop you from getting to the truth of just the basics that you can do yourself with the astrology right now.
Apparently he's moved again.
Yeah, money's tight, this job's not working, this needs to change.
Okay, Monty.
This way, this relationship is a piece of shit.
Moved like 4 times.
Won't admit when everybody
back to the
else
video.
saw him do it. Like,
Peace out, Jezza. You
bye.
legend. And shout out to whoever else dropped in and then
and
fucked
there's
off.
going to be collateral damage.
Or whoever's there.
Like, it might hurt somebody else.
Because I don't know,
It's
YouTube
like, well,
plays games with the numbers, I think.
They're being lost. That's not your problem.
Anyway, sit down, shut the fuck up. Listen, it's
even though we had to stop talking to that,
the school,
really good
the Jezzaverse school is open again. So, yeah.
Their heart and their courage gonna show up now. This is not where we enter into the matrix anymore to save people. Everybody's got to step up and get to the phone on their own. You got photos. None of the horse would by me. Longer, it's late. Although this is like one of my last full weeks here. You know, I'm about to have a son, so I'm kind of in overdrive mode. You know, I'm known babies in the game, so doing as much as I can. Alright, let's see what card we got here. That's funny.
This dude, the legend. Shout out Leo King. I'm like restreaming you, so.
Honestly, this is about you being your most badass self, and that's how you self-care.
I'm restreaming old school way.
You say your piece, you go to, you know. I'm not dealing with that anymore. And you move on, and you don't keep doing the. And then I gotta tell you that. And that no, it's just like I'm done. Bye bye. Thank you. I'm doing this in my life now, and that's everything that you're dealing with that's not working out. Right? Don't get caught up in Pluto and Aquarius. Be like, I can fix that. You can't fix what has already been seen that is way overboard and not even in many cases human. Right? Like it is not human to just completely gaslight and fucking have no moral compass and fucking do crazy shit, act like nothing's happening when everybody and there's witnesses and there's people and all these people know. You can't just keep falling for this. Like this is really where it does feel like we are watching a massive spiritual purge of the biggest pieces of shit in the world. And you just gotta literally pivot around it and do a better direction. Because they're trying to convince you, don't change, stay the same way, keep doing what always works. This always works. Just keep doing this. square Saturn in Aries, right? Who's the one person fucking things up? Who's the one person who's creating the family chaos? And who's the one that's got the shady shit, right? You can also bring up you, like if you have fears of like making a family, right? Why does your ego, why is that more important than finding a safe emotional place? And you know, especially with Mars and Leo here, I know there's lots of people watching, and especially if you're Pluto Scorpio, right? Now that Pluto's in square to you, and let's say you haven't started a family and you want to procreate, like this is where you make your move. You can't keep making the next excuse. Or, you know, whether you're a man or a woman, your partner, you guys can't have a kid, and you tried IVF a million times, that means there's a deeper question. You guys really know? You can't be afraid to lose it all right now. That's how you surrender the ego. If you lose it, you'll find a comfortable space and figure it out. That's when the door opens.
Fuck, I love iced coffee. Where the fuck is everybody? Zero?
This is humble being redefined.
That's not fair.
The old way of
That's
how
not
humble
cricket.
was defined was
That's not
be
cricket.
subservient and put on the show even more empathetic than you are, and that you're, no, don't talk about me, and I don't, shut the fuck. That is such bullshit. That is not true humble. Humble is humble before the divine. I hear your voice. I know what is happening, and I am not going to do that. I'm not going to allow this anymore.
Do a bit of a
I'm going
chop.
to make this movie, make this pivot. That's how trying to stay in this state of persona of being humble is insane. That is not the definition of a person. That is a pronoun, anyway, right?
Cookery from every angle.
Do not come here in Aries to live a life and define yourself by a pronoun. That's why it was so crazy to watch. People fall for that shit for so long.
Everybody's insane. It's all cookery.
How do you address me? Really? You think I'm here to serve you?
Centered.
Like as some like
Centered
king or
ones.
queen that you need to tell
Stay
me
centered.
how I need to call you by? I mean, we talk about egos in this world.
Goose rubber. Goose rubber.
You can call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. You can call me piece of shit, you can call me David, the Leo King, you can call me whatever the fuck you want, I don't care. You can call me a girl, you can call me a lesbian, you can call me trans, you can call me an Orange County piece of shit, you can call me whatever you want. Not gonna care. But I know who I am. I don't need a pronoun to define me. Welcome to Saturn, Neptune, Aries. You know, that's where, you know, my empathy now in Aries is I feel bad for the people who really have stripped themselves of their bodies, their everything. They lost who they were, and they tried to go fucking play chop shop, and they tried to play with pronouns, and they tried to play with all their body parts, and they tried to fantasize these crazy Neptunian, Pisces, crazy things. All to watch the whole world be like, yeah, we don't agree with that shit at all. That's what's happening now with the immigration thing. Yeah, so, alright, that's the way it is. People are not going to join the rallies the way that you think.
Oh, sheesh. There goes that. See ya. Catch you later, mate.
It's not going to become like a George unfortunately, but it's really crazy because the people
Not too much.
who are here really don't want to fucking go because they have other ideas and agendas and they're putting on the mask. I'm just a humble illegal here doing a good job. I can't work in America without a social security number. I can't hire anybody that's not a citizen. It's illegal. So what are they really doing? They're doing the slave work like the slaves did during the Civil War. For cheap. And then being put into fucking old fucking hotels that are bought by NGOs. Are you paying attention yet? Because the idea of a sanctuary city is the same way of a plantation. Wake up. Don't fall for this shit. If you have a mom, a brother, a sister who falls for that shit, dad, your dad, that's really sad. But, you know, this is where you might have to have that hard line pivot. Like, okay, have fun in that little crazy world, because they're probably going to have you, you know, next thing you know, like, hide the illegal aliens in the garage, mom and dad. What? And then, yeah, you go to jail for it, right? You're at that point. A hermit. They're coming out with their light to guide us out of the cave that we've spent so long in gathering all of our data and our spiritual knowledge, and we have to have the courage to shine the light and move now into things, not go clam up and get into this like space where I don't know what to do. I love this one too because this hermit is just literally this. Dare I say, a fucking lost sexual person watching like Sex in the City and is sitting there lost. You gotta come out and can't be lost anymore. Longer than night it belongs in reversed. This isn't about what makes me jump for my happy glory. This is much more serious and much more like, you know what? I'm not going to be immature and just do things for a quick, fun thing. This is about my long term. It's about my quick, that'll make me feel better quick. Long term, coming out, knowing all of the things where we all got lost, where we have now seen the truth, and we can guide the light and not just run in and just go, this is just because it'll make me happy. Long term. I hope to see you, of course, on High.TV, and of course, definitely on Hypergate.ai. The only astrology AI that actually does shit that you've never literally seen before. It's astrology and faster than any astrology that's ever happened in the world, or any software program or anything. And
the start was pretty good though, as well.
In a random opposite board. And he did that. You give me that. When is Chiron going to conjunct my sun, and what is it going to do to me, and what is that going to affect my best friend? And this is their birthday. Accurate, exact, related with all of my training. Don't blow your mind. You have to, I can't even put a description because guess what? You are the one who can go anywhere in the hypergate. Imagine how wide the universe is with astrology. You can think of any crazy thing and put it in and we'll do it. That was the whole plan of it. Took a long time. Okay. Alright, say, you're still paying for that coaster after Joe? Yes. It's out. Stay out. You. Don't let all these pieces of shits out there. Don't give them an ounce of your care, and
Pack 'em up, pack 'em up, pack 'em up, pack 'em up. Happy full moon, legends.
You to keep lying, gaslighting, and bullshitting this whole world, and me and this, fuck you.
Don't worry about it.
Peace,
Nope.
the fuckers.
Choose legends.
That's where you'll find your comfort in the uncomfortable.
You're all
Say,
legends.
fuck no, and fuck yes to this direction.
And you're all fucked in some way. Just like me. And that was all exactly what he said. Man, he used to do like this house music thing as well for the full moons and the new moons, but I don't know, I think he just does that on his thing now, which I have to pay for. I don't know, he didn't even talk about it, so I don't even know if he does it anymore. But that was cool when he used to do his house dance fucking thing, but he used to get copyrighted for it all the time. But that was sick. A couple of years ago, a few years ago. Shout out Leo King. Fucking, like, as if he's going to ever see this, but I don't know. I shared out his video, but so, like, don't you get a notification when you share out someone's fucking video? I don't know. Whatever. It's just rising out there at the moment through the clouds. I've got a brief, like, kind of little look at it. One of the great mothers. One of. There's a few, isn't there? It's like this really cool, like, folk song from, like, one of the festivals. Like, it's like an old YouTube video of the festival, like fucking purple festival, like rainbow fucking old, what it is. But this dude singing like acoustic, like guitar, fucking all the different names. Like he mentions a whole bunch of different names. Mary, Isis. I don't know what he mentions. He mentions like 4 or 5 names, which are pretty much all the same thing. But is that the moon? Or is it something above? Like Sophia, like wisdom or something? Or is it an actual entity? Like a female, like Ishtar, like it was actually, like it's all real, like it's a story, it's one of our, like an ancestors or some shit. No, I don't know. So, there's a few different things going on there. Shout out legends. Hang around for a bit, I suppose. See if anyone drops by. Fucking happy full moon in Sag, which is where my moon is. And my full moon. It's actually a full moon. Like I was born right near a full moon. That's why I don't get along with my parents, especially my mum, because it's to do with that, to do with your mum and that. So if you're looking at your chart and you're born near a full moon, yeah, cookery. Yeah, I ain't got a choice. Not really. Is what it is. You do what you can with what you've got. So you can only do so much with nothing. Best to do nothing with nothing, huh? If there's something, you do something with what you can, with what you've got. It's simple as that. It really is. It just really is simple as that. Don't concentrate on the shit that you shouldn't be concentrating on too much, or else it will manifest and fuck up. Well, somehow it gets through. It gets through to the thing. The thing. I just call it the thing, which is like the demiurge. People like to worship, but you go do that. You go do that. See how that works out for you. I mean, it works out. Or it's like, depends what you need at the time, I suppose. If you know, you know. harness the fucking thing. Chi, mate. Chi, in the end. That's what it is. It's the chi. It's just the chi, mate. It's like that line out of the castle. Instead of Marbo, put chi. It's just the chi. It's just the chi. And yeah, I don't know. It's just chi. It's just the chi. It's just the thrill. It's just Marbo. It's just, yeah, like, it's just the Vril Society, the Black Sun, the fucking NASA. Yeah, I'm fucking stoned as fuck. And yeah, buzzing off a fair amount of caffeine. I will say these intenses are pretty intense, especially when you have two of them. Whoops, and like another one, a smaller one, a protein one actually. I forgot the name of it. Ice break or some shit. Serious issue. I might like need rehab for fucking iced coffee. Actually, imagine Jezza goes. Are we even still playing? Fucking. Let's just have a double check. It doesn't look too. It's probably not. Cactus. Wow, listen, that is a big cactus. The aliens are back. The gremlins are back. Holy shit, man. Oh, that's in slow-mo, bro. You knob jockey. No, I can't get back to it. What have I done? Hello? E.T.? Phone home? No. Testing a 1, motherfucking 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check. Hello? E. Testing. Testing a 1, motherfucking 2, 3. Mic check. Mic check. Testing. Testing. Is that working? I think it's working pretty good, isn't it? It's alright. 7-Eleven. Yes, and welcome back here to the Jezzaverse. This is the Jezza Villa, and I am Jezza Chronic. He needs a haircut. Kind of the Yeti. I've become the Yeti. So I fit in really good with the bush. You know, I think like the more hair you have, like you just like, animals just sort of go, yeah, nah, you're chill, or something. This one's gone cactus. We've cactused ourselves. Anyway, pack them up. Just a couple of quick gilskins, and then I'm gonna peace out, because I've got shit to do. It's the full moon. Get on it. Yeah, pack them up. Get this back, see if it's working. And over here, like to, you know, make sure we're testing things, and it's a bit glitchy. I can do another say hi, can you believe that? So I left and I came back and I said, say hi again from my old. And cheers, legends. Peace out. Yeah. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I've got to say. If I can take it easy. I'll hang in here for a couple more minutes, see if anyone drops a comment, says hi or whatever, and then I'll get going. So, half-hour stream or something. Cheers. Might have to catch you on the next one. You don't even need to be look. She's a little mini beast. A little mini beast. The Deco by Grab. The small one. With the fucking 14 mil thingy. I think that's 14 mil. No. Been excised down. So it doesn't feel like it's good for Dynavap's actually. Fits with Dynavap. Up right in there. Got some shit done today. Lots of shit. Keeping on top of it. Again, we're back. We are back. So, yeah, just need to keep on top of like doing the rest of it. There's more. There's always shit to do. Just trying to maintain. Got pretty hectic there for a few months. I lost my way. I'll check out what I found. You see if you can tell me what that is. It's something black, mate. You can sort of see it. No, sorry about the flies. They got a thing. I'll let you guess. I'll give you a few seconds to guess if you can guess what that is. It's a pin? No, I don't know what gold it is, whatever. I actually think I found it on the ground. It's a pin. But yeah, time's up. It's Pegasus. I'm pretty sure it's Pegasus. So that's cool. If you know, you know. Yeah. That's about all I've got, legends. That's about all I've got. Keeping shit tidy. Playing music. Everything's in its spot. And I've increased the capabilities of things. Efficiency. It's all about efficiency. Efficiency and tidiness. And using what you've got, like what I said before. Fucking hell, I'm skinny. Sorry. I'm not a crackhead. Don't use that shit. Don't start with that shit. Okay? This is... If you want to get started, this. Okay? And I do still need 2 diazepam in the morning. I'm trying to get down to 1.5, and then none eventually, or half, or just none. It's cool. Shut up, Jezza. Pack another buoy. I think that was it though. You only had the 2. Yep, we only had the 2. So I could probably get another one out the grinder, and then I'll head off. We went past 33, but we don't care about anything really anymore because we're just living our life as normal as possible. Even though we're still, yeah, but you know. Go check out all my pages and shit. There's like really cool shit I post every now and then around the place. Blah blah blah, yada yada yada. No one gives a shit anyway. Like they're gonna drop a comment anyway, like, because then they'll be the only person and then everybody will see it. You know. It's just, yeah, check us a message or something if you want, like on Messenger or some shit. I don't know. whatever. Don't call or whatever. Don't do that. Don't ask for fucking weed, man. I don't sell weed, right? I don't sell anything, and I don't buy anything. Okay, so fucking don't just don't, like, you know. I like to be curious, you know, about things. But yeah, just I had to create a new page, so yeah, but that's like a secret one, sort of, ish, whatever. Yeah, last Billy's Legends, and then I'm gonna go. Have a good night. Enjoy the full moon, like I said. So I'll put back in. There's easy. No. Just a pinch, right? Just a pinch. Hail and honor. Hail and honor. Hail Ishtar, Isis, Mary, fucking Astarte. All of that. Yeah, it just goes on and on. Asheroth. There we go. Easter. The moon. Isn't that the moon? It's all about the moon. Menstrual cycle and femininity and the moon. Water. Consciousness. Nothing works without that water. That's where the consciousness is. It's in the water. Look, I can develop. Oh, even say, because it might be just, I don't know if you can really claim that. Can you? What are the rules? I need a fucking person. Anyway, well, let's just say like this. Water can be used for divination. Any liquid can. Like, I think I've said this before a while back, but like, people back in the day that, I don't know, people have used like their tea cup in the morning, just like see shit, coffee, the way it swirls, whatever, and also drinking, like alcohol, in taverns back, like, you know, dingo, whenever they would like divine, if you had that ability, whatever, I don't know. Right, cheers, we're gonna have the last cone. Cheers for dropping by, Legends, there's a few people in there, so yeah. Catch us on the next one. Where are we at? 38. We even went past 36. I didn't even get to say 36 chambers for Wu-Tang. Oh, man. I missed 33 and 36. But yeah, shout out to the Wu-Tang clan. The real Wu-Tang clan. And shout out to the fucking, all these. All the real these. These. I like patches. If you hadn't noticed. Yeah. I don't know where to put that one in. Or the other one. A couple there spare that I don't know where to put. Get Velcro with something, they're pretty cool. I'll put like a jacket. I was just gonna put them all on this one jacket. But then, I don't know yet. Or I have 4. But then it looks a little bit too obvious. You might as well actually overkill it so it looks better than just have like a few, because then it's like you've definitely picked those and you might look like weird. Like this is weird enough on its own. You know, and then that can piss people off. You know, but that we all are that. If you know what that means, then you know what it means. But yeah, it can piss people off. Claim bud. Anyway, let's have the last Billy. Cheers for dropping by, and that is all I've got. Yeah. Always. 10 degrees. It's getting chilly. It's good having an air purifier. Highly recommend getting an air purifier. Shout out Philips. Actually, don't shout out Philips. Their fucking little LED screen on the thing shut itself. I still haven't sent it back because I can't like want to use it. Alright, I'm gonna cruise 41. Actually, we'll go one more minute because if you know, you know. But it's coming up to my 42nd. Pretty soon. So there you go. The answer of the universe. Hashtag Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Hashtag all the geometry of people that have done videos like that. Zachary K. Hubbard, fucking Donut, all them sort of people. Yeah. Paranoid American, all that community. Pretty cool. Actually, fucking Zertis, even though he's a Glober, Zertis has got a fucking interview with David Icke coming up. So that's pretty cool. Should check that out. I think it's like in about a week, or it was a week, like a couple of days ago. So like Andreas Zertis, another pretty good truther, smart dude. But yeah, you know, whatever. Some dudes are like quite aggressive against flat earthers, so it is what it is. I don't really call myself one anymore, but I do. I'm like, I don't know, if you're gonna fractionize it, like it has to be some fraction of it there. But I've gone past it, and I actually sort of started to go past it like a while ago. But it's still there. It's still there. So it's hard to add in other things. Especially with people like Jeranism, backflipping, and just like a whole bunch of people. There's a whole bunch of fucking idiots like Dearth, and like I actually liked these people like a while ago, you know, and coming to seeing the whole thing for what it is. Very interesting. Anyway, shouldn't really be talking about that here on this channel, but I am. But no one really cares where I've said shit anyway, so let's just give this a crack here. Anyway, have I cooked YouTube? Have I cooked it? I thought we were coming up to 44 minutes, and I'm going to end up at 44. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. To work it over here, especially with people like Jeranism, backflipping. But it's delayed. I don't know how much that's delayed, but maybe we should quit it. I can refresh and shit, whatever. Refresherson. I've got a pretty shitty connection, as you can tell. Refresherson. Cheers to the legends that I buy the internet off. You absolute legends. You know, it goes so far. It lasts forever, man, and like it's so fast. Like, you know, even like as it is, but then like when you run out, like it's the shit, man. At least you still got it. At least you still got it though. But it's like, yeah, can't really do a whole lot of things at once, really. Like, it just takes up the bandwidth. Like, we're fucking around with that. That shouldn't even be on. You know, I'm an idiot. Anyway, we've gone on 45. Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's still 44. Alright. Peace out, legends. Catch you on the next one. Jezza signing out.